So now the next exercise is we're going to set up the demonstration missions, download them from the GitHub repository, install them on a local drive on your PC, and then embed them within the LDT environment. And this is really handy because the demonstration missions contain example Lua code using the Moose framework. So you can look at them, but you can also search them. And I will explain you how you can do that within LDT after the demo missions have been set up properly. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to download those test missions. Click here on Moose missions. Go to releases here, and then you click this link. Right? Then you can download the source code, but it will contain all of the missions. Just be aware this may be a large file that will be downloaded. It may take a while. So once the Moose test missions repository has been downloaded, you can go to the map and unzip it. Okay, so for me it will appear here, yeah. Then you find this repository here. So what I suggest you do is you copy this directory, you just move it towards the location of your preference. In my case, I'll put it on the D drive for my example, paste, right? So now I got everything here. And now I'm going back to LDT to create a new project, Lua project. In this case, from an existing source, again, on my D drive. Here we are. Okay. And I would like you to name this one Moose_missions. Project name. No execution environment. This looks all okay. Next. Now there's something really important I would like you to do. I want you to go to projects here and click add and select Moose framework. It may be this already automatically pops up. If it doesn't, just ensure you have Moose framework highlighted at the projects tab. So you came from source, right? You accept it, finished. Next you did. You go to projects and you add this. And now you see when you do finish that you will have the Moose framework added within the build path. And what the just-in-time compiler will do is it will activate for you the IntelliSense. And let me show you how this works. So I want you to go for a test to the Moose missions project. Go to spawning. Click on simple spawning here and open this. And you should see now the IntelliSense appearing when you hover over the different methods like spawn and new. So when there's documentation available, it will show you the explanation of the method. Right? It will show you a description what it does, a parameter list and the explanation of the parameters, a return value if any, and maybe some examples, some usages, how you can use this method or this class. So once you see this, you know that your missions have been correctly set up, and then you can start using those missions, trying them out in your DCS World mission editor. So now that you've installed your Moose missions repository and your Moose framework repository in your LDT, you can now use some of the powerful functions in the LDT called search. You can activate it with Control key H, right? Or you can activate it through the menu. Just go to the menu, search, search. Okay. Type in the text. So for example, if I would like to understand where in the test missions the spawn double point new method has been used, I can just type spawn double point new. Make it case sensitive in this case, and I can search within the workspace. What does it mean within the workspace? It will search all of your projects that you have defined within LDT. And you'll get a search result box here, right? So now it will list the found items here, and you can just double click and it will go to the individual items here. So this is really handy because it will show you, you know, examples on where these things have been applied. So I have to go to the Moose development. For example, Patrol has one, right? In your Moose missions, you can have the same. You can see, here it has been used. I think there's even an expand all, so you can just, you know, see everything where it is being used listed. Right, it's been an extensive usage of spawn new here. So this really helps you to, you know, how do I do this? How did this method works? What parameters does it take, and so on. You can just search for the method within the examples and the example will pop up. So I hope this helps you in designing your missions, and let's get to the new video, the next one.